Hi everybody, welcome back to a brand new Gran Turismo 7 video. Okay, right, now this video that I'm making, I wasn't doing it tomorrow, but I think it's quite important. I need to get this out as soon as, because something I found out to do with Sophy and the way that some stuff is implemented. Okay, so as you know, Sophy was introduced into custom races in the new 1.57 update, which is brilliant. That's absolutely great. I did a video on it and I had some comments on my video saying, Matt, you need to set the boost to weak. Now I had no idea about this option. I never used it before, didn't know what it done, so I just did my racing, blah blah blah. But anyways, they said you need to set the boost to weak. It makes better racing. So I went, oh okay, so if you don't know, I'm doing like a custom championship. So what I am going to be doing is a Sophy custom championship, because we've got Sophy in a lot of the races. So I'll say, okay, so I'll apply that to that championship, these races. So I was just doing some practice stuff, and what I found was Sophy was ridiculously fast. Now I thought, oh, okay, what's going on here? So I was doing loads of adjustment changes, couldn't figure it out. So then I had it on professional. I then loaded it to intermediate, no change. Then I went to easy, beginner, no change. And we're going to go through this now so I can show you this all live. But I believe Sophy, with this boost thing that everybody says you have to have on, is broke. So we're going to choose Red Bull Ring. I was doing it at Road Atlanta today, but Road Atlanta's a longer track, so I thought, let's pick a shorter track. Doesn't really matter. So we'll do 3 laps just to get it enough. So 20 cars. I'll start at the back. Everything is going to be as equal as we can get it. We get it onto VOP. Right, we're going to leave. What we're going to do, we're going to do a baseline. So boost off, all of that lot off. I'm not bothered about tyre or anything like that. We're going to stick that on professional level, and it's going to be all one make car. We've got to try and keep it as fair as possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that, and we're just going to see what my time, or what the quickest time is. We'll take a note of it, and then we're going to go back. We're going to change BOP to boost to weak, and then we're going to go through the 3 levels of difficulty. And if I'm right, nothing is going to change, which means it's broke. Right, let's start. Right, a bit loud. So the 3 laps. This is more like a baseline. So like I said, boost is not on, but we're on professional level. Not that really makes a difference, but all we're interested in at the moment is just to get a fastest lap time. That's all we really want to do. Right, okay, so in theory, the second lap normally is when we set the fastest lap. I mean, the cars have got up to speed. So what we're looking for, in theory, if I'm right, I'll set the fastest lap, and then to see on the 3rd lap, does the AI beat it? Now it's obviously be a bit tricky, because I've got to get through cars, which isn't great. But there's cars up in front that have got, they're in clear air, the guys up front. But I couldn't rack my brain around what was going on with this boost and set to weak. A lot of people are saying, I went on like YouTube just to find out what the hell is this, because I'd never heard of it. I'd never seen it before. I know it's there, but I'd never messed around with it or anything like that, because I just assumed it was something that would, give an artificial thing to the racing, and I don't want to do that. I just want to race normal. So I'd never messed around with that. The only thing I'd already messed around with was slipstream, and I want that as rude as possible. Right, so we're going to come across the finish line. So I've set the fast lap of 124. Now I can do a 121. The other thing as well, I'm up to 7th place. But we're going to see now, so obviously we're on the final lap now. Alright, see if we get past this guy. Now I can see the guys in front, okay? You know, first, second and all that lot. And one disclaimer I need to make: I don't claim to be a fast driver or anything like that. I'm not a fast driver. I'm just the average Joe who enjoys sim racing. But there was some comments saying that, like, I know I can't watch YouTubers who don't have this on. It's like, well, what the hell's that about? It's a game, mate. It's a game, you know. Take a chill pill. Alright, oh, that was like Paul. Right, coming around the last corner. Okay, so I think that was just over a 122. So we'll make a note of that. 122 dead. Now, I know I can get that into the 121s, but obviously there was traffic. Oh, come back. So, come on, got gloves on, 122, and we'll put the 0.1 in. Right, now what we're going to do, we're going to do the exact same race, and we're going to put the boost to weak, and we're going to see what the fastest time is. So let's go over so you can see me doing it. So you go retry. Now we've got the race settings here. So everything else should be as is. The only thing we're going to change now is set this to weak. Okay, and then we're going to start the race. Right, here we go. Now, what we're going to see how the cars react. And if I'm right, I'm going to find it very difficult to get through the field now. From what I've experienced, the cars kind of act like a train. I did that on purpose, just to try and get a bit closer to the pack. I just want to stay with him if I can. But we're going to do these few laps. But if this is what it is, then I don't get how this was not picked up in testing. Where's that other guy? There he is, right behind me. Okay. And the problem with this is that. So what am I going to? This is a 120.6, which I don't believe. But this next lap will tell us where the pace is. As you can see, they're pulling away from me. But I just, if this is the case, this is going to make this pretty much undrivable for a lot of people, because like I said, there's all different types of players. Okay, you got your hardcore that are really good at this game, you got your average Joe, and then you got the ones that are lower than that. So you have to cater. Is he going to hit me? Oh, he's going to hit me. You have to cater for all. You do. Alright, here we go. So if I'm right, a 120.6. Okay, bear in mind, I did a 122.1, and all we've changed is set that to weak. Right, I don't think I need to. Oh, 120.4. Right, I don't need to. Let's stop that. A 120.4. Right, we've seen that, yeah. So let's make a note of that. Okay. 120.4. That's pretty much identical of when I did my own little test a minute ago. So right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to exit this. We're now going to set it to intermediate. We're going to lower the difficulty. Now in my eyes that means they'll go slower, but let's see what they actually do in reality. So race setting all the way down here. So rivalry difficulty intermediate. So to me, you know, that means they should be a little bit slower, because, you know, not everybody's going to be able to compete with that time. Now what I'm saying is I'm not disputing the fact that they should be fast, but you should be able to lower the difficulty with that setting to make it a bit more, you know, competitive for the people that aren't hardcore super duper esports racers. So right, so you can see I've got that set to intermediate, and just to make sure week is still on, so we'll start this. Right, so again, lap 2 should give us a decent lap time. But as it's set to intermediate, I would expect now to be able to, you know, catch the field, maybe work my way through a little bit. Now I'm not saying I'm going to beat them, but that white guy had a bad day behind me. Outbrakes him. I mean, if this is the purpose of this setting, then that's absolutely fine. But I can't see how it doesn't work with with lowering the difficulty. And the thing is, I think I can get a little bit better, but I can't get seconds and seconds a lap faster. I don't have it. I think I've hit my, you know, my natural wall of skill in this game, and I'm fine with that. I've not got a problem with it. It's the game at the end of the day. Right. So now this lap now. So this lap, if I'm right, within a couple of tenths, it's going to be exactly the same as what we just had. But also, I would imagine myself, by now, I would have been able to work myself up the field. I'm still sitting in 18th place. And that car is right on my right hand side. Go, go, go. Actually, both of them are right there. And this is the other thing, I just don't want them to take me out. I'll let them go, because I don't want to ruin the race. But yeah, you can see that guy has come back and overtaken me. Now on hard, okay, yeah, I accept that. But on intermediate, for my level of racing, right, a 120.8. Anyone going to go faster than that? Okay, so 120.8. So in the first race, they did a 120.4, you know, something. So that was a one. So actually, that was exactly the same as when I tested it. That's what they did, right? So, but that's a 0.3 difference. Now, I don't think that's a big enough difference between hard and medium. So what we're now going to do, we're now going to lower it to beginner, which, yeah, well, if I'm right, you're going to see what happens. So race settings, still on weak, going to go down to beginner level. Now bearing in mind, intermediate, I still couldn't beat that, which I don't understand how. So beginner level, double check it again, we're on boost week, start the race. So I don't know what's going to happen, we'll find out, but when I did this a minute ago, this day went even faster than the intermediate. I went 0.2 a second faster. Oh, I don't know. Right, we're coming up to our second lap, so this is the lap, you know, where we know that they're going to set a competitive time. Okay, I'm still in 18th place. This is on beginner. And I'm still in 19th place. It just overtook me. I don't know. And it's such a shame, this is, because if this boost is supposed to make the racing tighter, then that's brilliant. I absolutely want that in this game. But if we can't use it, if only the elite players can use this, then what good is it? Has he hit me? Yeah. Oh, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. I'm a beginner. Obviously, I'm a beginner racer. I am. I've got no business being in this boost set to week beginner level. I've got no business being here. Right, I got you back there, didn't I? Right, a 120.9. Let's do one more lap. Let's just see if they do go a bit quicker. Because when I did it a minute ago, they did a 120.6. But the thing is, that gap isn't big enough. We're talking half a tenth between hard and beginner. Half a tenth of a second. We should be talking seconds between hard and beginner, not half a tenth. I mean, it says something when I can't even catch them on beginner. I'm still in 18th place. Now I know that the AI, you know, the times will fluctuate. So sometimes they might be a little bit slower, sometimes they might be a little bit quicker. But when you're talking hundreds of a second, 10 seconds. All right, so they didn't go any faster than that. But you get my point, don't you, guys? Something is wrong with Sophy and this boost setting. So I mean, unless you want to race against racers at that, I say level, but at that speed. I need to get the thingy up. Will it come up there? Where did we get the fastest lap before? Exit? Don't know. Anyway, what was it? A 120.9. So 120.9. So yeah, look, we've got half a second gap between hard, medium and easy with boost set to weak. So look, I just wanted to make this video just to highlight to people that, because I couldn't find anywhere that they'd saying that, you know, everyone, I've been hearing everyone saying you need to set this to boost, it makes the racing better. But it doesn't. Okay, not especially when you've got it on Sophy. Okay, unless you're that elite top rate races, you know, or you're really fast, then fine, absolutely go ahead, no problems at all. But if you're just a normal average Joe like me that enjoys racing, and people are telling you got to set it to boost weak, no, ignore them. It's rubbish. I mean, half a second between hard, medium and easy is not enough. Okay, for that tight racing that you want, because the problem with it doesn't bring it down to your normal average guy. It doesn't bring it down to the people that just come on once, twice, 3 times a week to have a quick race. Okay, millions of people don't have time to put the energy in to try and get these lap times down and get as fast as that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't understand why it's there, and I don't understand. If that's how it's supposed to be, then it's wrong. It's stupid. So what I'm going to do going forward as well, and I understand if you don't want to watch me do that, then that's absolutely fine. But I'm going to do Sophy racing, but I'm not having boost on to weak, because what's the point? If no matter what I have it set to on here, if I have it set to beginner, professional, that makes no difference. Absolutely none whatsoever. when I have this boost set to weak, especially if they are 1-2 seconds a lap faster than me. I'm never going to catch them, and then it's a boring race after that. So yeah, okay. Rant over. But yeah, it's more of an informational video as well, just to let you guys know. So yeah, there it is. So there. Okay, I'm gonna call it there now. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea and I'm gonna go watch some telly. All right. Well, hope this video helps you guys. I would say like and subscribe, but it don't really matter in this video. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys. Bye.